Hey everyone, welcome back to another short story. If you didn't check out the first one, go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Anyways, let's get right into today's story. So, the story begins in a gym, and I'm not just referring to any gym, a boxing gym. And in this boxing gym, there's this particular coach who we'll just refer to him as the coach. Now, if I had to describe the coach, I'd say that he's an all round nice guy, gets along with a lot of people. He does his job well. That's until he didn't. And let me tell you why. Out of everyone who attended his lessons, myself included, there was this one other guy who we'll just call Steve. I don't know, I just like the name Steve. Anyways, Steve, he rarely showed up to any lessons. Now, that can be for a multitude of reasons. Either, like everyone else, he's going through his own personal problems, or he's looking for another gym. And if I'm being honest with you, there's nothing wrong with that. It's his time, his money, he does what he wants with that. So, the one time that he is able to attend, everything seems normal. We sign in, we get our gear, and then we start the session. Everything seemed fine. That's until sparring came around, because the weird thing wasn't the fact that the coach wanted to join in. It was that he was dead set on fighting just one person. And I trust you know who that one person is. Now, I didn't see a problem with this. No one else, including Steve himself, didn't see a problem with this. So it was settled. The first sparring match was going to be between the coach and Steve. So as both Steve and the coach were preparing for their fight, from Steve's perspective, he was putting on his head guard, his mouthpiece, and this weird kind of crotch thing that I do see quite a few other people wear. Meanwhile, the coach, he just put on his gloves and that was it. He was casually just chilling in the corner, both arms leaned up against the ropes, just talking to someone as if he just knew he wasn't going to get touched whatsoever. And I'm afraid to say that he was right, because as the spar begins, they both, they touch gloves, the match begins. This was not a spar. This was a one-sided beat down. Okay? It came to a point where I generally forgot it was a spar. Every punch that he connected, you could hear it across the room. Every time he threw a punch at his head, he made him look like one of those little bobblehead things. Anyways, by the end of the match, Steve was unrecognizable. From the blood that he had all over his face, the coach, meanwhile, literally had a bunch of blood on his gloves, and it was like you can clearly see it because the coach had blue and white gloves. Funny enough, I have the same pair. I don't know why that matters. Yeah, so the coach had like proper blood on his hands, obviously being Steve's. And here's my problem with the coach, because this is how I know that he did this for petty reasons, okay? This is what he proceeds to say. And I quote, I promise you to the heavens above us, this is what he said. Don't you ever think of missing another one of my lessons. Are you serious? You beat him up because he didn't attend your lessons? From that day forward, I never saw Steve again. And for good reason. I would never show my face there again. That's it for the video. And until next time, thanks for watching and take care.